And now, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents Cinderella, based on the story of Cinderella. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. Cinderella had 5 ugly, mean stepsisters named Tasha, Hannah, Rena, and the twins Ellie and Emmy. Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, and Esme made Cinderella do all the chores. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, and Emmy all together. One day, the king of Tripleville's messenger said, Hear ye, the king of Tripleville is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Stripling. But Cinderella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are... Tasha said, He's going to marry me. Hannah said, No way, Tasha. He's going to marry me. Rena said, Both of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. Ellie said, All 3 of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. Emmy said, Are you kidding, sister? He's going to marry me. Later, Cinderella is so sad because she cannot go to the ball. Suddenly, Cinderella's fairy godmother asks what's wrong. Why are you crying, Cinderella? She asks. Cinderella responds, I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Stripling. The fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic. She waved her magic wand and chanted the magic word. Triply, trappily, triply, true. And then Cinderella's chores are all done, but the fairy godmother said, She's not done. He then said, Cinderella, go fetch me a good old pumpkin. Luckily, Cinderella has 3 pumpkins. The fairy godmother waved her magic wand and chanted the magic word, Triply, trappily, troppily, true. And then the 3 pumpkins turned into a handsome coach drawn by 6 strong horses. And then Cinderella's do-rag and red dress turned into a gown and crown. Cinderella said, I've never seen such a triple-tastic crown and gown. And get a load of my glass slippers. The fairy godmother said, Have fun, Cinderella, but I would warn you. Return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken. Cinderella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Stripling was wondering who he should marry. Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, and Emmy say all together, He's walking towards me! But he's not walking towards any of them. But he's walking towards Cinderella. Cinderella and Prince Stripling dance together. But later, Cinderella realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she's running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Stripling was so worried. He afraid that he might never see Cinderella again. So he traveled around Tripleville to find her and brought the tiny glass slipper with him. He knocked on the door of the house where Cinderella and her ugly, mean stepsisters lived. Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can you try on this glass slipper? Tasha first. Hannah second. Rena third, and the twins last, but none of their feet fit. Suddenly, Prince Stripling noticed Cinderella singing. She exclaimed, Prince Stripling, is that you? Prince Stripling said, Of course it's me. Freela gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Tripling back. And he doesn't need to put on the glass slipper back on Freela's foot because it's so uncomfortable. And they both live happily ever after. The end. And now, Introduce Everything proudly presents 3,711 Cinderella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a plot twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young woman named 3,711 Cinderella. 3,711 Cinderella had 31 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, Emmy, Tilly, Hilda, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, Naomi, Weta, Ursula, Nadia, Daisy, Ramona, Estrella, and Dottie, Eleanora, Linda, Asha, Valerie, Essie, and Andy. All 31 of them constantly made fun of 3,711 Cinderella and made her do all the chores. 3,711 wench! Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all! Said the 31 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters all together. One day, the king of 3,711 Ville's messenger arrives and says, Hear ye, the king of 3,711 Ville, his royal majesty is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Trimilaundus, certain gentupling. Can I come as 3,711 Cinderella? But she's not invited. Her 31 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are. They ran with huge excitement and picked out dresses to wear to the ball. Later, 3,711 Cinderella is so sad, doing chores about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Trimilaundus, Septon Gentupling. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and comforts 3,711 Cinderella. There now, 3,711 Cinderella. I can hit with a bit of magic. Nobody will know it's you, she said. She chants the magic word. 3, 7, 11. Magic wand, do it all for heaven. And waves her magic wand. And because of that, 3,711 Cinderella's chores are all done, but her fairy godmother is not done yet. She says, 3,711 Cinderella, go fetch me a pumpkin and your friends, the mice. Luckily, 3,711 Cinderella has 3,711 pumpkins and 7,422 mice. 3,711 Cinderella's fairy godmother chants the magic words. 3, 7, 11. Magic wand, do it all for heaven! And waves her magic wand again to turn the 3,711 pumpkins into a handsome coach. The 7,422 mice into horses, and then 3,711 Cinderella's Rick clothes into a gown and crown, and then a pair of sparkly glass slippers appear on her 3,711 Cinderella's feet. 3,711 Cinderella's chore says, I've never seen such a Trimilaundus, such a gentletastic gown. And get a load of my glass slippers, fairy godmother. How can I ever thank you enough? And climbs into the coach. 3,711 Cinderella's fairy godmother says, Well, you can't, but have fun, 3711 Arella, but I would warn you to return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before. And so, 3711 Arella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Trimilla Undasa Seta Jen Toppling was wondering who he should marry. Wondering who to marry, Prince Trimilla Undasa Seta Jen Toppling asked the king of 3711 Ville, to which Prince Trimilla Seta Septa Jen Toppling responds, "Yes, father." Suddenly, 3711 Arella arrived at the ball just in time. Prince Trimilla Undaka Septa Jen Toppling sees her, walks straight towards her, and says, "You must be 3711 Arella. May I please have this dance?" "Yes," said 3711 Arella, overjoyed. 3711 Arella and Prince Trimilla Undaka Sutta Jin Toppling dance happily together. Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, Emmy, Tilly, Hilda, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Esme, Naomi, Huerta, Ursula, Nadia, Daisy, Ramona, Estrella, Dottie, Eleonora, Linda, Esha, Valerie, Essie, and Andy saw watch them being jealous about it. But later, 3711 Arella realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. The next day, when the ball was over, Prince Trimilla Undaka Seta Jen Toppling was really worried that he might never see 3711 Arella again. The king of 3711 felt comforted by saying, There, now, son. I think we'll be able to find her." And so, they travel all around 3711ville to find 3711 Arella and brought the glass slipper she lost with them. By the time they arrived, they knocked on the door at the house where 3711 Arella and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of 3711 Arella, they find Tasha Tenandi. Prince Trimilla Undasa Seta Jen Toppling says, "Ladies, my father, the king, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try this glass slipper? Tasha is first, but her foot is too big. Hannah is next, but her foot is too small." "Nonsense! It fits!" she said. The rest did the same, but none of their feet are the right size either. Suddenly, Prince Trimilla Undasa Seta Jen Toppling and the king of 3711ville noticed 3711 Arella singing, "Prince Trimilla Undaka Seta Jen Toppling, your majesty, is that you guys?" she hollered excitedly. 3711 Arella, my dear daughter-in-law, we found you!" exclaimed the king of 3711ville. "And the glass slipper fits!" And 3711 Arella, who transforms back into a princess. Prince Trimilla Undasa Seta Jen Toppling and the king of 3711ville lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrews Doers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on Andrews Everything, and buy our merchandise at andrewseverything.com. Take care. Bye.